Hey there, Capricorn. This is Chronic Joy Tarot. Happy 2018. It's great to be in this new year with all of you. And happy birthday to many of you, if this is your sun sign. Now, if you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, first of all, Happy New Year. Thank you. Thanks for being with me those months last year when I got started. And let's look forward to some great progression, soul progression this year. If you're new to my channel, then know that my reading style, first of all, welcome, sorry, and thank you, and Happy New Year to you. My reading style is less about others and predictive outcomes and other outside influences, and more about your own soul's expansion. So sort of where you are at this point and what you can point your direction, put your focus on for the next few weeks in order to expand that area and that aspect of yourself. It's very gentle, very fluid. You can watch any of my videos at any time and gain, some insight into what to focus on. What part of myself can I grow now? And for you at this time, Capricorn, I pulled the oracle card that's going to guide our reading is the tree. So I love this because you are an earth sign, you are ground, but this is guiding you to get grounded. So either you're feeling scattered and you're feeling spaced out and you're in kind of a disarray and not really in touch right now, time to get grounded. And if that's not the case for you, it's still make sure you focus on getting grounded. We are basically made up of the elements of the earth, and when we fall into communion with the planet and with the soil and the tree itself and plants and wildlife and all the elements of the earth, we get to rejuvenate our own being. Okay, so for you right now, it's about sort of tuning in, touching down, and sort of taking some deep breaths. And I would say this might mean increase your meditation practice, or start one, or change the way you go about it. Maybe some way, but getting grounded and getting connected within your own soul is important right now. This Zen Tarot spread is called the Flying Bird. We have a starting point here, point of liftoff, and then we take flight and to come to a new level of awareness. And your starting point right now, Capricorn, is the card called Ripeness. The time is right. This is something that you'll just ease into as far as getting grounded more in the next few weeks. It's time. And you kind of intrinsically know this. And when we say, I don't have time to take care of myself, I don't have time to meditate, I don't have time, that's just not, being in a meditative state does not require you to sit cross-legged with your hands open saying Om. Being in a meditative state can come in many different ways. And, some people get it when they're playing sports. You've heard that, in the zone. That's when nothing is racing around in your mind except this moment now. And that's the zone with sports, with athletes and other creative, endeavors, music, singing, creating art, writing. That's all, what that is. We've all been there. We've all tapped into that flow, and you're in it now. It's asking you to do that now, because this is this left wing here of the bird, of the flying bird, are internal energies that you're aware of that maybe others aren't. And you're aware that your mind is pretty dominant right now. And, we all talk about the balance between mind and body and mind, body, spirit. In order for it to function properly, we need to have balance. The mind is a beautiful, powerful tool, but it is not who we are, right? Who we are rests way deeper than that. And you can get in touch with that by getting grounded. You really can. So it's time to quiet the mind a little more and open up that sense of being, be with the life that's right here, right now. The mind tends to race ahead. or lament into the past. And what we want to do is be firm in this moment, okay? In your external world, it's going to show up as literally meditating. I love just the flow of these readings, cracks me up. Yeah, it's going to show up in your, so perhaps you'll start a practice, perhaps you'll reinforce your current practice. Maybe you'll just decide to do walking meditations and you walk in the forest or walk along the beach. Anything that takes your mind out of the driver's seat and taps you back into the source and to the inner being that's within you. The next internal energy that goes on is this completion card. And I like, for this spread and the position that it's in, since it's internal, I want to focus on the fact that this puzzle piece on this figure is being placed. The last piece is in place, a sense of completion, but it's being put in place in the third eye area. So your intuition right now needs to overpower your chattering mind. Okay, you need to go with what's in, and you'll expand that intuition by doing this turning in, by actually meditating more often, or you could be in the tub and meditate, or lying in bed at night, and instead of being on your phone and watching TV, you can take 15 minutes of just breathing and just focusing on your breath, and you'll regain that sense of balance. But during the day, we want you to go and literally ground on the earth. Get outside, be with the earth, sit down on the ground and lean your back against a tree. Literally feel that grounding, because that's going to make all this easier. In your external world, again, once you follow your intuition and you get that mind to quiet a little more, get in touch with your inner being, you'll feel more connected to your world, to those around you, to your family, to your endeavors. You'll feel more present and connected. And this sharing card is asking you to acknowledge the connections. Once your inner being has found that balance, go ahead and connect outwardly with others. And the top of the internal influences here, oh man, I love this, is the Master. So you're on your way to mastering your sense of balance. You're getting there. You are. And every little achievement that we make needs to be noted and celebrated, because the path of our lives, it's not, here I stand on this point of the road and I want to get here and then everything will be fine, right? Well, perhaps, but what about this whole stretch of road here that you're traveling? Don't you want to feel fine in every moment on the way there? So you're getting this, though. Internally, you're getting this, and you're following your intuition, and toning down the mind chatter a little bit will help you arrive there faster. This is a crown chakra card. This is talking about, your highest level of understanding, and you're reaching for that. Okay, and then the outcome and the arrival at the new level of awareness, and perhaps what shows up in your external world, is this card called postponement. So I love this. I'm going to explain why. This is a sad card. This is a mind card, and this talks about this figure who's wishing their life was here in the rainbow, pretty, beautifully colored world. But I'm just looking through the window at it, and there's no way I'm going to get there. It's farther and farther from me. It's postponed, which is a fallacy, as we all know, right? The life that's here right now, there's always something to be gained from it. There's always beauty to be derived from the life that's here right now. The thing that keeps us from really resonating with that and really living it fully is this, our mind. And we think it should look something different, and we think this relationship should feel a certain way, and we think that our work life we should have come this far along our career path already, and that's all your mind. That's all your mind creating the story for you. What you're learning to do now by getting grounded and getting more in touch with your inner being is that every point of the path that you're on for going from here to here. Every point that you step on is your life. Your life isn't going to start when you achieve this goal. You are in it now, and you're getting that. You're getting the flow. Nothing's being postponed. You're exactly where you need to be on this road. You're exactly where you need to be, and you're going to gain the next thing, tomorrow, and then you're going to rest in that, and then you're going to go forward to the next thing and accept what comes to you. And instead of pushing against things in life, you're going to roll through it, because you're walking through your life grounded. You don't need to fight against any circumstances, because what comes at you is the truth. And so you navigate around it, or if it's something positive and feels good, sit with it for a minute and enjoy it, and then move on, right? This is what you're getting. There is nothing being postponed. Every step that you are in on your path is exactly where you need to be. And by going out and getting yourself grounded and reconnected with yourself and with the earth, you'll feel that energy. You'll feel perfectly aligned with yourself and with others. Okay? All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading connected with you. If it didn't, check your moon and rising sign. It's fine if it didn't. Maybe come back to it another time when I remember, I'm feeling scattered. I'm going to watch that grounding video, right? I mean, there's just no real rule about your spiritual growth. This is just a suggestion on something to focus on. Okay? I will talk to you guys soon. It's great to be back, and talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.